Let me say this up front. I'm a classy woman. I don't curse. I don't use profanity. And I don't even listen to music that does. But today I need a word I don't normally use because the people I'm talking about, there is simply no elegant synonym for them. So for the sake of accuracy, not attitude, I'm going to call them what they earned. The A-double-asterisk holes. This is for the ones who thought they were breaking me, the ones who lied on me, stole from me, whispered about me, and congratulated themselves like they'd accomplished something. This is for the ones who mistook my silence for weakness, my kindness for permission, my patience for ignorance. This is for the ones who didn't know they were training me, sharpening me, stretching me, accidentally enrolling themselves in the Build-A-Beast workshop and using me as the final project. This is for the ones who threw stones and didn't realize I was collecting them for the foundation of the life I was about to build. This is for the ones who tried to dim my light and ended up giving me the contrast I needed to see myself clearly. This is for the ones who thought they were the villains in my story, but turned out to be the plot twist that pushed me into my purpose. So yes, this is a tribute, not to your actions, but to my evolution. Not to your intentions, but to my resilience. Not to the harm you caused, but to the artist I became. Because you failed to stop me. You didn't know I was taking notes. You didn't know every betrayal was a blueprint. Every violation was a verse. Every lie was a lyric waiting for a melody. You didn't know your disrespect was the spark that lit the fuse, that built the fire, that forged the voice you hear today. You thought you were burying me, but I was a seed and you watered me with your nonsense until I grew roots so deep you couldn't pull me out, even if you tried. You thought you were silencing me, but you were tightening the strings on the instrument I was becoming. You were tuning me, you were shaping the resonance of a voice you never expected to hear again. So here's a tribute, not out of love, not out of hate, but out of truth. You were the storm, but I was the soil. You were the pressure, but I was the diamond. You were the lesson, but I was the legacy. And every time you tried to break me, you built me. Every time you tried to stop me, you started something greater. This is a tribute to all the A-double-asterisk holes who accidentally made me unstoppable. You didn't know your betrayal had a sound chant. You didn't know your slander had a rhythm. You didn't know your disrespect had a beat that my heart learned to dance to. You didn't know your cruelty was the curriculum that taught me endurance, discernment, intuition, and the art of walking away without losing myself. You didn't know your lies were the mirror that showed me my truth. You didn't know your thoughts was the reminder that my creativity is infinite, and you can steal what I can recreate 1,000 times better. You didn't know your attempts to break me were the warm-ups for the life I was destined to live. So let me say this clearly, slowly, with the calm of someone who survived the fire and came out smelling like incense. I don't need revenge, I don't need closure, I don't need apologies from people who were never built to be accountable. I just need you to understand one thing. You didn't win. You didn't ruin me. didn't define me, you revealed me, you refined me, you rerouted me, you released me into the version of myself I was always meant to become. So here's your tribute. The only one you'll ever get from me. Not a thank you, not a blessing, not a grudge, not a curse. Just acknowledgement, just truth, just the simple fact that every attempt to destroy me became the scaffolding for my rise. This is a tribute to all the double-asterisk holes who tried to break me and ended up